Hello teachers, we're going to take a quick look at how you can make a Google site. This is just an introductory video. We're going to take you through the basic setup of a site with a few pages on it. So the first thing is, before beginning the site, you should always have a plan. So here's an example of my very simple web page I'm going to make. It has a home page, which would be an introduction to my classes, then a section on About Me, my 6th grade tech, and my high school tech. You notice that these also have some sub-pages under them, but we're going to start building this basic structure. Okay, there's a couple different ways to start a new Google site. One way is go up to Windows, the little look like waffles, and you click on Sites, and then you have to make sure that you click New Google Sites here. That's one way to do it, and the advantage of that, when you do it this way, you can see sites that you've already created and that you've been playing with, and you click a plus and add them. There's a little more efficient way to make a new Google site. When you're in Google Drive, so if I go to the Windows or I go to the Waffle Drive, then I just do New and find Google Sites and click Google Sites. This will bring up a brand new Google site for you, nice and clean. And we're going to take you through the setup of this. Okay, so this is my home page, the first one that's entered. I'm going to just call it Home. You probably want a better name than that, but this is a way just to teach you a little bit about it. And up in the upper left-hand corner is Untitled Site. So I'm going to call this Tech 6 to High School, whatever. Whatever name you put in there should relate to what you're trying to do. It's going to name your site, and it's going to be part of the link or the URL of your website. So take a second to think about that. You can see I've created my first web page. It's not a full website, it's a singular page. If I take a look through this, I go over to the right, you'll see this is the key to building everything. There's an insert, a pages, and themes. Insert means putting something on the web page, whether it's text, image, embedding some code, or something from the drive. You can see you have a list of things down here. You also have some layouts that you can try. Pages means you're going to add more pages to your website. Themes is a chance for you to control the color and the style of your website a little bit. So I'm going to go back to Insert, and we're going to just insert a text box on your opening page. You write a little something in here that welcomes people to your website. You'll notice that I have title, heading. So you have a little bit of control over how this text looks. Not a lot, but you have some control. So I'll just add a simple message in there. Okay, so I have my first web page here, my home page. Let's make this a little more interesting. Let's add an image to it. So I can click over here where it says Images, or if I double click, you'll see a little shortcut pop up and put an image in. I'm going to do search Google, and the cool thing about this, it automatically checks to make sure that any image you're using has been labeled for a use. It's okay for you to use. So I'm just going to look for some kind of techie picture. Well, let's see, I like this one. Let's select that. And there it is. So I have my first page, I have a little welcome text, and I have an image. Okay? So let's make this a little more interesting by changing this background up there, this heading. So same thing, I'm going to click on the heading, and I go Change Image. I'm going to select an image, and you can go by what some of the things Google has already given you if you find something that you like, or you have this search thing again. So I'm going to do a search. Ooh, I found this. Let's maybe pick this image, and you can see that Google will put that in. Okay, so I have kind of a cool looking page here so far, and that's my home page. Of course, you can spend you just want to spend more time on the text and really make this look great, but this is a start. So our next thing is going over to the right again, is going to Pages. Let's add some pages. If you remember from my plan, I have a section called About Me, 6th grade tech, and high school design or tech. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to add a page, and the first one's going to be About Me. Okay? And then I'm going to add another page, and this one's going to be called 6th grade tech. Okay, and one more, high school tech. Okay. Now, if you pay attention, you'll notice that your navigation is going to automatically be added as I add these pages. So I can go back to the home. This is the one where I had put the text in and an image. About me, 6th grade, and high school. Oh, I misspelled that. I did a HD tech, so this is a good chance to learn about, oops, I made a mistake. Google loves these little symbols. If you look to the right of where it says HD tech, I click on that and do properties. I can go back and rename this HS tech. Okay, good little tip there. All right, so I have my 4 pages, home, about me. I'd like you to take a couple minutes and go add some images to each of these 4 pages, add some text. It can just be for fun, and go ahead and give that a shot.